Hello, ho, ho. Yeah, welcome back to another part of the series or the devlog where I talk a little bit about my game project. Yeah, and today we want to talk about procedural generated levels or how I managed to create levels procedurally so you have endless levels who all look differently. And yeah, how you can do it by yourself. I will show, like always, code examples at the end. Here will be maybe a timestamp where you can skip to. Yeah, I personally I divide into two types of levels: handcrafted and procedural generated. This one you are seeing here is handcrafted, obviously, because it's a start level, it's a mansion. It should always look the same. And yeah, each is I kind of hard coded every piece, gave it a coordinate. One exception, the torches, because I experimented with stuff. So each time I load the level, the torches are on different parts, but usually it is generated as it should. But now if we enter the portal, we have our first level, and here we have a level where that should resemble a wood, a forest, grassland, all sorts of that. And as you can see, the colors of the trees are procedural generated. They are always, the colors are always randomly, so you can have pink, yellow, green, whatever kind of colors. And then you can have pink trees, for example, with white floor. You can have black floor. Now we have green floor, what we can enter another level, and now we have purple floor with purple trees. And usually we have a biome, so I will add in the future, I will add grasslands, deserts, different biomes, different sub-biomes. And yeah, a sub-biome, for example, is a spider layer. So you can have a biome which is a forest, and then you can have a spider layer, a village, a graveyard, which are all sub-biomes that can spawn inside the biome. Here we have a village, for example, that you can raid. They are all the village, of course, are also procedural generated. The houses are generated, the number of inhabitants are generated. And yeah, he spawns a graveyard at the start of the level because at the moment I'm working on the graveyard, or to be more specific, on the dungeon I will show you next. But because of that, he usually, when there's no mistake, he usually will spawn. Yeah, he will usually spawn a graveyard at the start. So if I changed anything is buggy, I will see it and don't have to play through the entire game and look up for it. Like for the spider layer. And yeah, if we head to the right end, you will have different. Now spawn at a different level. What kind of will change is the shadow. Now I work with layers of shadow, but yeah, they can also appear white mist, red mist, or this level can be entirely clear. But yeah, for now I work with these black shadow. And here we have a dungeon. Dungeons are created differently. I first spawn some rooms procedurally, and then I spawn floors that connect these rooms and fuse the rooms. Floors are nothing else like smaller rooms, but I wrote a function that fuses a room with a floor, deletes the walls between them, and then I generate this arch type of a level or labyrinth. Usually here's a torch. There's a torch, so. And if I get to the trapdoor, we have the first boss. Boss rooms are also handcrafted levels. When we handle enemies, I will talk more about this boss here. Usually you should get access to the next level only after you defeated this boss, but because I want to see if I programmed everything correctly, I can just hop through the little space here and get to the next level. And yeah, these are just different assets, but it's nearly the same. Yeah, and there are also different enemy types, as you can see here. But yeah, and the enemy types are still buggy. Yeah, that's pretty much everything for the levels. I will, when I create new types of level, I will maybe make an update to this block, but yeah, that's how I handle the levels. If you have any questions, write them down in the comments. And now let's head to the code. Here we go. Can you see it? No, you see nothing. 1 second. Now you should see it. Okay, the code. Hope you didn't see that. The code. So what do we have here? Let's move first of all to the level class itself. Levels are all objects that are generated. I have a lot of parameters, as you can see here. I have the projectiles, the hostile projectiles, the enemies, NPCs, obstacles, which are objects like trees or anything you shouldn't simply drive through, but you have obstacle that kind of stops you from moving through it. Then, of course, NPCs, enemies. Enemies are NPCs won't hurt you, but enemies will. Complex obstacles have a part where you can drive through, but also a part that is not. That is kind of, yeah, solid. So like a walk, but no, more like a skyscraper. You should only skyscrapers. You should only move. You should only be stopped by the bottom level, the bottom floor, but maybe you want to build or show the player the advanced floor, but yes, they shouldn't. It's kind of complicated. It's easier if I show you the trees, for example, are complex obstacles, and the top part you can drive through it, but the bottom part you can't. That's that simple. Yeah, decorations are part of the floor. We have a floor and all sorts of things. We build the decorations. We have to put everything on the maps. The build functions work like this, and we have to calculate if the player is allowed to move. All sorts of stuff I will handle here. Then we have the dungeon, because it's created by another algorithm. In the dungeon we have he first, for E in range 200, he creates 200 rooms, but I guess if they collide, they won't add it, and if they don't collide, they will be added. Then we are connecting the rooms, and for the connection part, we have a sub-function, a smaller one, that is called fuse. There's somewhere is a fuse function. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe I put the fuse mechanism inside the role constructor. The player mansion is, as you can see, handcrafted, and yeah, the later dungeon functions will inherit from this one, like the crypt level and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So that's for the levels. I will add new levels. I have to tell you more how I added them. And yeah, add torch simply adds a torch. If you have any questions, if I should get any deeper into some stuff, please write it down in the comments. Of course, in the levels, the projectiles were calculated, the projectiles you create by yourself, but also some enemies throw projectiles at you. They also have to be calculated. Yes, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Yeah. Leave a comment. And yeah, have a nice evening, dinner time, night time, whatever time there is in your country. See you and bye-bye. Hello, ho, ho. Yeah, welcome back to another video, another part of the action RPG hub. Hello, ho, ho. Yeah, welcome back to another part of the... I lost it. How I managed to create an action RPG, or more like my devlog. And today I want to show you how I managed the levels, the procedural generated levels, how you can add okay, once again. Yeah, hello, ho, ho. Yeah, welcome back and welcome again to another video of the RPG. Oh, I will do it again.